We done so many mistakes. We don't deserve to beat India.
All right.
We done so many mistakes. Not today, not even yesterday. We've been doing mistakes for
The last couple of years.
Yes.
About 5 years.
About 5 years now.
yeah. And
Last 5 years.
when ICC they actually gave the fixture for T20 or World Cup, I think probably 3-4 years before, or maybe more.
Yeah.
So when we knew that there is T20s coming in subcontinent, we should have prepared ourselves well before time.
Okay.
So we've been doing mistakes from the
For the
quite
last 5 years. Yeah.
So I think today Rashid Bhai mentioned that 4 fast bowlers. You mentioned that meter reading or
Yeah.
pitch reading.
Instead of pitch reading, there
What
should be
is
the
it?
meter readers.
Yeah, what is the difference between meter reading and pitch reading?
Meter readers, those who come and read your meters and then send
so
you the bill.
I think so. That's why I said the other day, New Zealand team is my favorite team
Yeah.
because they go horses for courses.
Yeah.
They are preparing themselves really well. Their homework is, I think, far better than all the teams. And
You're sitting next to Glenn McGrath.
yes, I know. He's not going
He's
to
from
give
Australia.
me. He's not going to give me bouncer or yorker. I know that. So that's
Look, he broke your toe
Yes,
one
so
day.
that's
I
why
hope
I'm
he doesn't
talking
break your
openly.
jaw one day.
No, never.
Never.
No, we're good mates. It's
You're
all-
good
it's
mates.
all
All
good.
right.
time is past now.
Okay.
We're on the same team now. So it's okay.
All right. So, Glenn, now coming on to India winning the toss, and as Rashid inferred that probably India won half of the match by winning the toss and putting Pakistan in. First and foremost, I just need a comment from you on the state of the pitch made for 90,000 people thronging in the ground and a square turner in a T20 match. It's no excuse that Pakistan lost, but just the state of the pitch. How would you go about it?
Yeah, I don't think anyone would have realised exactly how much turn was in that wicket.
Yeah.
That surprised me, and I can't remember ever seeing a wicket that's turned that much from ball one. So I said this morning that I felt if Pakistan won the toss that they might bat first and then look to defend with their bowlers. But when it turned out to be a turner like it was, there was a few hints of it in their match against Bangladesh. So they should have been prepared that it was going to turn more than the previous game. Maybe then they should have gone in with an extra spinner rather than the 4 quicks. So that was probably the mistake they made at the beginning. But it just continues the trend of win the toss, win the game. And I think India were pretty happy to win the toss and they feel they could chase, and they did it pretty well in the end.
But somebody was telling us that Australia is going to lose both the tosses in the next 2 matches.
Well, hopefully the trend will change next game, but anyway, we'll see how we go. But I felt the game, like we said, I thought Pakistan actually did well to get to 118, 3 for 23. India's under a bit of pressure, they're going well. Shoaib Malik comes on, first ball to Yuvraj Singh, no slip.
Yeah.
And I think that was a mistake. That in itself changed the game. Yuvraj Singh then went on to hit some sixes, some boundaries, got the momentum going. Virat was in, and then all of a sudden the game's over. So if they get Yuvraj out then, 4 for 20 odd, 30 odd, there's more pressure. Who knows what could happen.
Do you think that poor captaincy or just an oversight that Shoaib Malik comes on and the ball turns and it hits the gloves, goes to the slips when there is no man standing?
Yeah, I don't think it was a surprise that the wicket was turning at that stage. So I think that's just one of the basics. They should have had a slip in there, especially when they need to take wickets to get them in.
Malik is quite experienced player.
Yeah.
And he knows the
former Pakistan captain.
Yes, and he knows the condition of the pitch, and he knew the situation of the game as well. So I think rather than Afridi saying to him, put that man there, he should be saying this, the requirement is this, and I won't sleep. So I won't blame Afridi.
Well, one of them should have.
They should have, yeah.
Okay. Like Brian.
Yeah.
Now, so the Pakistan innings starts, and as Rashid indicated that probably the 2 openers were unnecessarily cowed down, and there was no point in saving the wickets in this game where the ball was turning almost square. they should have attempted big hits coming down the pitch or playing especially in particular Ahmed Shahzad, who could play very good cow shots and the shots to mid-wicket. So how do you take that? Because Pakistan, like Shajil was in a quagmire. When he was trying to defend, he couldn't even touch.
I looked across on the couch and Rashid was sleeping actually when the game started. Because I don't know any batsman. I'm not a bad player. I'm not a bad player of spin. I don't know any batsman that would venture down the track with the ball. You mentioned the word yards. It was actually turning yards.
All right.
I believe that what was achieved by Pakistan is maybe the ceiling.
Okay.
Maybe 135 if everything went well. A couple beautiful sweep shots from Shoaib Malik against the spin. It was almost impossible. And to hold on and to play around and to get that runs, I thought was a great effort. I mean, India was 3 down for 20-something.
23.
Yeah, and the two spinners picked up no wickets.
Yeah.
And they bowled full. It's not that they were unlucky. They bowled badly. Between Afridi and Shoaib Malik, very, very badly. And one of the other mistakes was when you're 3 down for 20-odd, who got the wickets? The fast bowlers got the wickets. So I might have kept a little bit more momentum with the fast bowlers and maybe saved the spinners when the run rate got up to 8 or 9, and let's see the Indians go after spin and ball. You know, and a few mistakes were made out there, but I don't think it had anything to do with the open batsmen or the batting in general. I was quite happy to see 119, 120 on the board.
Okay.
I think the one thing the Indian spinners did well was the length of delivery they bowled. They bowled the length where I don't think you could come down unless you're taking a very big risk to come out of your crease to that delivery. So
and the pace.
And the pace,
you know,
yeah.
Ashwin was from tall, got it to hit the track and turn, and Jadeja was coming straight across, you know, the side action and angling it into the bat and turn it away from the right-handers. So I think they used the pitch much better.
Full and they
bowled to full.
About the ball speed, was it okay the way they should have?
Well, Afridi is a quick bowler, but then you saw him, you know, every time he tossed the ball up, it went straight into the block hole, and the batsmen were able, I mean, some beautiful shots by Kohli, just wide of extra cover on both sides of them for 4. And that was not the length in this pitch. It doesn't matter how much the ball spins, if you pitch it right under the bat, the batsman is good enough to cover it. And that was some bad bowling, I believe, on their behalf.
जी राशिद भाई
नहीं सही है। शाहिद अफरीदी ने जो बॉल की वॉली बहुत बॉल की। जब युवराज जब बैटिंग कर रहा था तो ओवर द विकेट आके जो बॉल की तो मिडिल और ऑफ पड़ के वहाँ पे जा रही थी। अगर वो ओवर द विकेट अगर करके ड्राइव खिलाता तो विकेटों को हिट करती। तो जो बॉल युवराज को की ना वो बहुत काफ़ी बॉल ज़ाया की हैं। लेकिन जब विराट कोहली आया तो बॉल बहुत ज़्यादा मुँह में की। थोड़ा सा पीछे बॉल करता, ब्रेक तो हो रही थी लेकिन उसको एक तरह से ना फीड हुई, एक्स्ट्रा कवर में भी लगी, फिर उसे एक रन भी लेता गया। तो स्पिनर्स को सही बात है विकेट्स लेनी चाहिए थी हमें, चाहे वो शोएब मलिक हो चाहे वो शाहिद अफरीदी हो। वो थोड़ा सा वो टाइम था वो निकाल गए वो लोग, मुश्किल टाइम था।
So there is a consensus that Pakistan spinners they bowled pretty badly.
Yes.
And this is our state that these are the best spinners for T20 cricket. Where is Zulfikar Babar, slow left arm orthodox?
अभी तो ये टीम में है ना, यही बेस्ट है।
ये
They are the best because they are with the team right now.
So Mohammad Nawaz is he a footballer? Ahmad Wasim is he a hockey player?
देखें पिच जिसको रीड नहीं हो रही तो प्लेयर को कैसे रीड करेगा?
Okay, so Rashid Latif saying that if you can't read the pitch, how could you read the players? Saqib bhai wants to say something, but obviously he calls me a Jeera blade. And game on, we'll be right back.